Can one wear a talis which has gold on the top on Yom Kippur? In Maseches Rosh Hashanah, Daf Chavav Amud Aleph, we learn a rule: En katego nasa sanego. The persecutor can become a defense attorney. That is a famous rule. The Gemara says you can't blow the shofar with a horn from a cow because Klal Yisrael sinned with a golden calf, and this will as if remind HaKadosh Baruch Hu of that sin. Prosecutor, the Chet HaEger, can't turn suddenly into the defense attorney, and therefore you can't blow the shofar from a cow's horn. On Yom Kippur, the Kohen Gadol doesn't go into the Holy of Holies, Kodesh HaKodeshim, with the 8 big day kehuna. He only goes there with big day lavan, with the white garments, because within the 8 garments of the Kohen Gadol there is gold, and we have this rule: En katego na'asa sanego. The golden calf was made out of gold, and it's not appropriate that the gold now should turn into the defense attorney when the Kohen Gadol goes into the Holy of Holies to atone for Klal Yisrael. However, this rule, En katego na'asa sanego, does it apply at all times? It seems that the answer is not, because when the Kohen Gadol works in the Beis HaMikdash, the rest of the year he does wear the 8 big day kehuna, even though he brings korbanos to atone for Klal Yisrael. The Gemara says this rule only applies lifnai velifnim. This rule that the prosecutor can not turn into a defense attorney only applies when he serves inside the Holy of Holies. Then it's not appropriate. One has to watch it, to be careful not to raise the sin, the memory of the sin, by bringing the prosecutor in. That would be the goal, because that is where the Shekhinah reside, in the Holy of Holies. So too, blowing the shofar is supposed to bring Zichron Klal Yisrael to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Lifnai veLifnim, to the inner chambers, and therefore it is not appropriate to blow the shofar made from a cow's horn. What about a golden talis? The Ritva writes, on Yom Kippur, one should not be worried about wearing a talis with gold, because that is not lifnai velifim. He's not davening inside Holy of Holies. Says the Ritva, you're allowed to wear it. What about a Kohen who killed? We learned Maseches Brachos, Daf Lamed Beis, a Kohen that killed accidentally cannot go to Duchen, and he cannot bless the people. Tosfos explain this is because of the same rule, and katego na'asa sanego, the same hands that took away a soul cannot come and bless souls. So how does this work? Was Birkas Kohanim, is that considered lifnai ve'lifnim? Is the service of the Kohanim when they bless the people considered as if they're in the Holy of Holies? In Yerushalmi, Masechet Sukkot, beginning of Perek Gimel, we learned that lulav gazul, somebody stole a lulav, it's not appropriate to do the mitzvah with it because of the same rule. En katego na'asa sanego. Is the mitzvah of shaking lulav considered an avodah in Beis HaMikdash? So how do we define, what is the chiluk between the two? Explains the Chidah in Dvarim Achadim Drush Yud. A mitzvah which is done with the katego itself, with the prosecutor itself, is different than a mitzvah where it only reminds us of the prosecutor. What does this mean? Lulav hagazul, stolen lulav, that itself is the prosecutor. With that, the sin was committed. So too, a kohen that killed, these hands took away a soul, spilled blood. It's not appropriate that these hands will bless the nation. However, the gold in the garments of the kohen, the shofar from a cow, they are only a reminder of something else. No sin was committed with them, and therefore the rule doesn't apply to them unless the service is done lifnai ve'lifnim. Writing a siddur and a sefer and a book of avodah zarah, which is erased, even though it's me'ikar adin as we said. However, we find in other places en katego na'asa sanego, and the minhag is to prevent from doing things even though they're not done lifnai ve'lifnim in the Holy of Holies. Even when the body of the mitzvah itself, the chefza itself, is not the prosecutor. As an example, Agos Maimoni, Hilchos Avodah Zorah, Perek Zayin writes in the name of Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid, that Sifrei Avodah Zorah, even though they're erased, you should not write on them Divrei Tfilos V'Tachanunim, because En Sanego, En Katego Na'asa Sanego. So can women wear gold on Yom Kippur? Says Rabbi Kiva Eger, or Chaim Simen Taf Reish Yud. There are some places that people refrain from wearing gold on Yom Kippur because of this rule, En Katego Na'asa Sanego. However, Rabbi Kiva Eger adds, this is a minhag that only applies to men, not to women. Because in the golden calf sin, the men were the ones giving the gold and not the women, and therefore they can wear gold on Yom Kippur.